Richard here again, your electrician buddy, and now I'm going to help you see how to fix an electrical problem. And there's various issues here that we need to address, and I'm going to kind of walk through it. It's going to show you, first of all, how to properly weatherproof your connections. And so what we'll do is I'll zoom in on a few of the issues, see what the problem is. We're going to notice we're going to have to actually replace the whole box itself. And then down below is some connections that were never made. It's just sitting out in the open. So follow along. Maybe there's some points that you'll learn from this on how to do proper connections and also how to properly make sure you do things in a wet environment. So thanks for joining, and let's get started. The first things we're going to do is you'll notice the box here, and there's a GFCI receptacle, and this actually feeds a pool light. That's what the switch is for. Now we've already gone and made sure the power is off, completely disconnected. And now as you look underneath here, if you can see underneath this box, but this box only has actually 2 connections going into it. And then down here, I don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out. We're going to make safe connections on it and have it to where they can also be able to use a receptacle down the line. On the top here, you see this line coming in, and then it goes over here and there and everywhere around. Obviously not done professional. And right here, do you notice this connector right here? This is not designed for out in the weather like this. So the rain coming in can actually come in and go straight down into the connector right there. And so inside, we don't know what we're going to find yet. So let's take a look at it and see what we get. Now, one of the things I always find wise to do, even though we've turned the power off, let's double check to make sure. Doesn't take but a second, but it's best not to take a chance either. Get my voltmeter, put it on the alternating current, one that has a sign that goes up and down. I will get it here. I will put it on the leads. And it is dead, which is good. Turn our meter off and we'll put it back in. You can see the box here. I just thought it'd be good to know. See how much moisture is getting in there? It's just full of moisture all up inside the bottom. I'm going to take the camera up close because I want to show you a few things we've discovered just in this. Now you look at the neutral wires. Again, here the same thing. Watch it fall apart when I pull this off. They're relying on this. See there? Just fell right off. So we're going to show you how to make a connection correctly without relying on the wire net. So anyway, so let's get going. I'll scoot it back. Also, if you'll notice here, the way they've got it wired, the GFCI is not protecting the pool light. Interesting. So we're going to fix that as well. Junk. So we're going to use a plastic box because being out here in this environment, just so you know, we're in the deep south. We get tons of rain. That's why I'm surprised the way they did this. But needless to say, we're going to fix it. So on the top of the box, we're going to plug every hole. Put it in. And then we make And you notice this box here. I like it because we can seal it nice and tight. The back is sealed. And because the little tabs are on the outside edge right there, it actually makes it to where no holes are penetrating the box so moisture can't go in. So, really nice box. In the bottom, we got a 3/4 with a 3/4 and a 1/2 inch. I'm going to redo this 1/2 inch in here and shorten the wire, make it correct. And that'll have a Powerflex connector in it. I'll show you what that is. This is my Powerflex connector. You notice the little rubber bushing. So when I tighten it down, I don't want to over tighten it and ruin that rubber bushing. So we'll snug it up. And I'll make it to where that rubber bushing just starts to flare out really nice. Just like so. So there you can kind of see it. Okay, now this goes down, this goes to the pool light. Well, we're going to go ahead, we're going to line up in here, reinstall the GFCI, make sure it's working correctly, and strapping it down. So let's take you in and show you what we did. Okay, we fixed that to where there's no way water can run in. Right now the GFCI is tripped, which is the pool light here. And we go over and see that the pool light should be off. They don't make you too dizzy. The light is off. Let's go set the GFCI. Okay, that's off. Light is off. The light should be on, and we'll come back and turn the switch off. Back around. Now you see the light is on. We'll go shut it back off by the switch, which before wasn't like that. It wasn't safe. There it is. So there's another electrical connection done, safe. And we got the pipe coming down, connected in there correctly. So throughout this video, you've learned a number of things about trying to make something that can withstand the weather. We've seen some events throughout this where water actually penetrated in, and it actually made it where some things were unusable. So whenever you're doing something in a wet environment, think about that. Remember, the rain is always going to come from the top down. So anywhere that water could penetrate inside that device, you need to make sure it's protected. So you have to use appropriate connectors and appropriate materials for that environment. Again, being in the deep south, we get a lot of rain. And so that's where we say we try to make something rain resistant. And so what that means then is as the water comes down, it's going to run over our boxes or whatever electrical item we're doing and off the bottom. So whenever you're sealing, remember this: seal the top and down the two sides. Never seal the bottom. And the reason why is because any water or moisture that goes down the side of that box is going to drip off the bottom. If there's any condensation or any type of moisture that just happens to get inside, it's not going to be trapped on the bottom, and then eventually it'll rot out the bottom of that device. So hopefully this helped you. Again, my name is Richard. I'm your electrician buddy. And please subscribe and hit the like button. And if you have any videos that you would like or have any questions you have, please post a question and I'll see what I can do to answer that for you. But again, if you can, please subscribe because it's helping me build up the channel to where I can produce more and more of these type of videos. And hopefully it'll be something that can help you as a homeowner to be able to do your own electrical work safely.